That's why with students, I'll always ask, like, well, what do you like? Like, what do you like to listen to? And a lot of times they'll be like embarrassed about it or something. And I'll be like, dude, like, when I was a kid, besides Earth, Wind and Fire in Chicago, my favorite bands were Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. So it's like, and I still like that stuff, you know? So like, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. If you like it, then spend some time listening to it. If you, not that you necessarily need to make music that's like it, because it's like, I don't know, while I had my dreams of being in a boy band when I was a kid, it's like most of the music I make now, it sounds nothing like that. So it's like, but I've spent a lot of time listening to that stuff and being like, well, why did I like it? Why do I still like it? What goes into it that like, that I latch onto? It can be stuff that's as technical or like theoretical as like delving into the harmonic progressions in the song form and the structure of the tune. But it can also just be like, what are the sounds that they're using? How do they work together? Like, or what about it? Like, is there some sort of energy behind it that I think is really cool? That's generally where I'll start, is just, well, what kind of music do you like? And like, do you actually like, and not just like music that people told you to dig. Let's listen to it and let's try to figure it out. And let's try to copy it.
Music was always a big part of everyone's life. So I guess that started young. It was kind of like just in the house always. And then I had different people in my life, like my grandmother, who was like obsessed with Frank Sinatra. And just naturally, anytime I was around her, it was on. And I loved it. And so I wonder how much of it was even my choice of me liking it, you know, like it feels like it was just part of my upbringing.
Yeah, to me that was the best thing about being in college. And being around friends who are musicians is everybody's checking out something different. I just learned so much from being around people who were playing different tunes, who were from a different part of the world, who were listening to different music, who, even if we had listened to the same artist, they have a different favorite record than I do. And so like, asking your friends what they're listening to really gain that perspective on the different styles, to me, is really important. And then also, like, I think about some of my like favorite musicians, and especially like my peers. Like, my favorite musicians of my peers have checked out the most different styles of music. And I think through that accumulation of listening, they're able to kind of find their own voice. And so I think through that accumulation of listening, through that accumulation of understanding different styles of music, you know, come finding your own voice.
Always listen to what your friends are listening to. Always venture out of your comfort zone musically. Try to listen to Bach. Try to listen to music, the Mbira music. Try to listen to Brazilian music. Try to, you know, like, there's just so much music out there. You know, don't get stuck on one. Don't pinhole yourself listening, you know.